What if, right now, today, we could imagine a path out of poverty for a transformed Africa? What if we could catalyze new ideas, new actions, and new futures in communities across the African continent? What if we could start today to draw a roadmap in just 48 hours? What kinds of catalysts for change could we imagine? New evidence, our signal, meaning he who does not know can know from learning. New capacities, our signal for initiative, dynamism, and versatility. New rules, our signal for examination and quality control. New stories, our signal meaning what I hear, I keep. Join us as we share and learn, for without good guidance, a nation falls, but many advisors make victory sure. Our vision is of an African continent where countries are successfully driving their own growth and transformation agenda, and that they're supported by capable states and they're developing the best policies for the benefit of all.
You people are saying that the world has changed, and that the world has become so complicated, so that in today's world, you can't run it if you don't have a certain level of knowledge. I disagree. The world hasn't really become more complicated than it used to be. Look, leadership is a skill. Sometimes it's a talent, you can learn it, but it's a certain quality. If you have that quality, you can run a team of experts. Too often there are just too many experts who can't lead.
It's good to have an international basis to compare countries, but it's also good to have what we have like national poverty lines within the country to make it more closely related to the country's context, because for some countries the international poverty line may not be the best measure.
It's been shown over and over again that when you are in power and you have no rules that you have to follow, that's when you are to the greatest detriment of your people.
Poverty is like, these monsters that you have in movies, where you are running and the monster is walking and somehow you can't get away from it. Or the bad guy who wants to kill you. The woman is always running and the guy who is wanting to kill her is always walking. And you can't seem to get away from. So that's how it feels. That's why people always have that vulnerability is inbuilt.
Given the anatomy of our society in the world, you find that the churches have taken hold of the hearts and minds of our people who are closest to poverty, the vulnerable ones. And you see, therefore, that all around Africa, for example, the churches have become the social centers where people go to seek the emotional, psychological escape from poverty. It is not without reason that Mao Zedong and others said, religion is the opium for the poor. We must see some truth in that. And therefore, I say that anything anybody is doing, he must get people to understand what their poverty is and how they can embrace that problem and help others to help them to alleviate poverty.